open play of the arena. I love this view, and I'm hoping they keep it there. Should be able to see some great matchups. Here we go, game on. Once again, we're going to get another look at Liama and that amazing far reach side shot that he uses. Watch when it comes up. He's going to use both hands. He's going to leave a good foot width between his gun and his headset. And I can tell you, as someone who plays against him, so many times your shot's going to go in that empty space. It's going to hit either his headset or his gun. Very frustrating. There it is, and he can control it so well. See how fast it is? Added to the fact that he's left-handed just makes it a totally unfair advantage, and I think we should ban them all.
He also has a pretty nasty flick shot.
Yes, he does. Now, he hasn't used the flick shot so much in the past couple of years. I would say probably about 2-3 years ago, that was a predominant shot for him. It's very hard to hit. For a time, he also used to play hanging 3-foots, where he would actually leave his whole bottom of his face.
There, he just got Fred with it. Fred tried to run up on him, and he just got that shot on him. Not the flick shot, but that angle.
Yes.
Then you got right there upon somebody's possibly.
Upper right-hand corner, you can see that's where Green's trying to run in the red pod. Someone playing in the corner, nobody getting it on this pod cycle, but watch in the middle. They're going to be trying to round that corner.
Oh, no, they got him out.
I did tell Matt I love these views from the phones. The only thing we have to make sure, like we said, if we could label them, because it's kind of hard to narrate the stream when your views are constantly moving. But it's still nice. Don't get me wrong. There we go.
Yes, we just need to figure these out.
Yeah.
If we were allowed to drill some holes into the brick, we could actually hang them.
Or we could just get phone mounts.
No, that's what I mean.
Sticky phone mounts.
No, like phone mounts. Yeah, that too, yeah. Sticky phone mounts.
Liama's still just dominating that heat pod lane.
What's this middle one right here? What are they looking at?
So I want to say this is green side in the corner. So this would be green side defense.
No, that was red side, because I saw the light flashing at the same time.
Are you sure right here?
I think so. I saw that flashing, and I saw.
But I can see the scoreboard that's over on the red wall. Please bear with us. We're still trying to figure this out just as much as you. Good news is if you're watching the stream, the odds are you're someone who plays, so you probably can figure out what's going on here as well.
You're right, green door.
Nice shot. George is pushing hands on. Still on the E5.
Not too much going on. A very tight game. Looks like both teams are kind of hanging back. And the score reflects that with just over 5 minutes to go. It's red 29, green 26. Very tight game. This is actually one of the closest games we've had so far.
Pretty much.
Lots of energizing going on.
Red pod got a little too adventurous into that finger and that.
30-30. Now, see, this is where players start to think, it's my turn to rush. And based on the way the game's going, I would wait till under 2 minutes to start a very heavy pod rush. But people get antsy. You can't blame them. They see how tight the score is. Obviously, they know one good pod hit's going to swing all the momentum. Problem is, if you try and rush that pod 2 to 3 times and you get hit, now you're putting your team behind the 8 ball. Wow, they have Liama pretty well hemmed in there. He is having a lot of trouble sticking his head out. Keeping him back is key. But once again, look how good he is with that. He can actually bring his head out past the barrier and not get hit.
Yeah.
It's actually really fun.
His face is actually covering the rest of his headset, that's allowing him to do anything there.
Right. And he's very aware of where his headset is on his head. Or I should say where his sensors are. He knows exactly how much of his face he can expose.
Oh, right there. He just an unfortunate shot on the stage.
But that was a great shot.
Yeah. And now he's moved into that L shape. Oh,
he's out. Red's pulled away a little bit, 45-40 with 3:45 to go.
Somebody moving into that back corner on the defense for Red. Offense for Red.
No action lower right-hand corner. No one is moving down that lane. You got to think if somebody could come establish that position.
And somebody's moving in further up.
Exactly. Good point, Matt. Now that Liama's out of that position, you can see how much more activity is taking place in that lane. They're really capitalizing. He was single-handedly stopping.
Yeah, though they may be focusing a lot on him, that's actually a good point. He might have a struggle, but they're focusing a lot of manpower on him.
Right. Exactly. But that's what you got to do. If you get what you want, if you eliminate the guy who's kind of giving you pain, you got to take advantage of it and push.
As you can see, red team is now pulling ahead because Liama has moved, and now they're just able to get manpower and everybody else.
Yep. He moved.
We're still.
Is it hot? So next game is going to be Hot Right Men versus Raving Lunatics. That is going to be our next game up, so stay tuned for that. Right now, Red has pulled away and have given themselves a little bit of a cushion. Now, this is where Green, coming up on the 2-minute mark, they need to start making a move.
Yeah.
You can't wait any longer. What do we have left? Maybe 5 quad cycles at most?
30 seconds is the cycle.
The math is not my
If
strong
it's 30 seconds, then yes, it is only 5.
Okay, so then let me back up. Math is my strong suit. I knew exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah, you want to switch? Please.
For those of you who didn't know, me and Matt are on the same team.
Gross.
L. Put on me. Legs in the corner.
For those of you who popped on the chat, thank you. We always love talking with you guys. Continue to chat. We'll take a look over and try and answer as many questions as we can.
2 down. 2 on offense.
Oh, huge quad hit for Red, and that's going to separate with only 1:45 left. That's going to be insurmountable. 20-point lead. It's going to take a lot of hard work for Green to come back.
Insurmountable, no, but difficult to come back from, definitely.
I agree.
Especially against a team that they're in.
Let's put it this way. If Green has any secret strategy, now's the time. Big jump there.
I just told you, Gal, they're starting to come back if they really push hard. But the problem is having to keep that momentum for a minute 30 seconds.
They've cut the lead in half, down to just 10 points now. Well, they're back up to 12, but of course it changes every time I speak.
Oh, red team pulling.
Red with a clutch quad hit, and I think that's going to be the death knell right there.
That might be right there.
This is still a great game, and one of the closest games we've had yet. Fun to watch.
I will say, though, it will make it a lot easier if we're able to properly label each of these.
Yes.
And then whoever takes the phones from the other person understand you need to go into these positions.
Correct.
And not be going somewhere else.
Also, one of the things we talked about when we were streaming in Ohio, we're very interested if there is a Telestrator add-on for Twitch. If anybody knows anything about us, please let us know. We would like to be able to have the ability to telestrate and draw some things on the screen that you guys can actually see on the other side. So please let us know if there is a plug-in or anything that exists so that we can start to incorporate that in the future. Finally, some action lower right-hand corner. Someone's pushed their way down, and they're out.
So what you're watching right there, I believe, is the offense for the red team?
Yes.
So
No, this is the green team. The green team is pushing down
green
there.
team, sorry. I wish we could have a better angle because you could then see this little part of the nook that they go further into and see that fight.
Maybe after this game's over, see if you can run in and pull it back a little bit, or
No, they're actually using the back of the barrel to hold it up.
I see.
Yeah. What you need to properly see that is a high view so that you can see how they're trying to fight.
Yes, keep in mind this is experimental technology we're using right now. We're actually using multiple phones to get these angles.